What's up guys, Auzio here. I'm going to give you a little prediction on who's going to win the World Cup. I'm going to obviously go through the stages of who's going to win the groups, who's going to be the underdog. I might do as well who's going to score the most goals, who's going to concede the least. So as you can see on the screen right now, we're going to start off with Group A. So I think Group A winner will be F2 Techs. Obviously, you know him, he's had an amazing year. Second, I would go for Stokes. Stokes just beat Tex, obviously. I feel like Stokes just got into his, his performance, his form right now is on point. So I feel like he'll mostly come second. Third, I feel like Resende. Just because I feel like Resende had a lot of experience at LAN, and I feel like he does turn up at points. I would say Resende is not the most consistent guy, but on the big stage and like when the time he needs to turn up, he does turn up. And fourth is probably the hardest one because personally, I don't want to be negative, but I don't think Megabit will come like top 4. So I'm gonna go with my boy FaZe TaS, just because TaS at the start of the year he didn't have an amazing performance. I must admit that, but near the middle, near the end, he's turned up. He's his name is, he's proven something with his name. But I would say FaZe TaS will probably come fourth. So most goals, I would obviously say F2 Techs. It's between F2 Techs and Rebel Stokes, because I know Stokes tries to outscore his opponent a lot. So I would say Stokes. Least goals conceded, I would say FaZe TaS, because I played him. I think I played him twice, and it ended both games 0-0, and his defense is absolutely disgusting. So here's Group B. So straight off the back, I actually think, see this. I wouldn't say this is a harder group, but I feel like there's, people on the same level. Like I feel like Dax and Razik are near enough on the same level just because of the form right now and Razik is on. I know Dax has been performing throughout the whole year. He's been an amazing player. I think the only thing he's won was E Nations. Very unfortunate, to be fair. I think he's been knocked out a few times by Tex. So I would say first I would go for obviously Endossery. Last year's world champion. Second, I would say Razuk. Third, Dax. And fourth is the hardest one I'd probably go for, because I feel like Goal Machine is obviously a god. He's a really good player. Dylan Mike has surprised us, saying that last patch he was amazing because he knew how to abuse the meta. And this patch, everyone thought, he's washed, he's all this, but he's actually turned up really well. But Marcus Gomez, I would say probably fourth, just because Marcus Gomez is his performance throughout the whole year has been amazing. He's got what's called top 4. He has, I think he's got grouped probably once or never got grouped. I'm not 100% on that, but I feel like he'll come top 4. Most goals, I would say. Most goals in this group, I would say, it's a hard one because Goal Machine and Dylan Mike, I feel like, are the ones that have scored the most. I know Zidane scored quite a bit as well. Rafsu. So I would probably go with Dylan Mike for this one with most goals. Least goals conceded. I would go for Dax. Dax defense has been amazing throughout the whole year, pre-patch, and it's just been amazing. So here's Group C. Basically, I don't know much about PS4, but I do watch the PS4 side when streaming on Twitch and stuff, and I know who's the best ones and stuff. But stuff like Dr. Harno, I haven't watched much of him, not gonna lie. I would say number 1 in this group, Nicholas. Number 2, Lev. Number 3, I would say, I feel like Houston will come number 3, and I feel like 4 will probably be Mo Aubameyang. Most goals scored, I would say, Mo Aubameyang, most goals scored. Least goals conceded, I would say Nicholas, 100%. Actually, thinking about it now, Houston's in this group, so most goals probably will be Houston. I know Mo Aubameyang scores a lot of goals as well. I feel like it'll be between them two. Mo Aubameyang and Houston. But either way, this is like a really hard group. I can see like Tuga's in there, Ustin's in there. I know Tor is really good as well. As I said, haven't seen much of Dr. Ahano. I know if it was Marco, he kind of started performing like later into the year. So I think he just come off good form as well. So it'll probably be a surprise, Marco. But I would say top 4 is probably them lot. So on to Group D. So I feel like Maestro will probably turn up and, you know, grab the first spot. Just because I feel like Maestro at the start of the year, he didn't really turn up that much. Midway, he kind of started to. And near the end, he really turned up, obviously winning E-Nations with Dax. Second, Zinho, I would say. Like, I don't think a lot of people knew him at the start of the year. And he kind of turned up near the mid. And then, obviously, late into the year, he was defeating, obviously, really well-known players. So I feel like Zinho will obviously bring his amazing form into the World Cup. Third, I'll go with most likely Chris. Just because Chris, he's been consistent throughout the whole year. He's made events. I feel like he's been very unlucky just to not get further into his events. I kind of saw some of the goals he conceded, and it's obviously not the greatest. Him winning Champions League was a huge relief for him. And, like, I understand having that good of a year and obviously not winning something, and then obviously coming out and winning Champions League is huge. So I feel like Chris will bring his form into World Cup. So fourth, it's a bit of a hard one, but I would say Pina. The reason I didn't choose Joxan was because Joxan at the start of the year had an amazing performance. Obviously, he won the first ever event this year. He came second in Bucharest to, obviously, Tex winning the first one. But I feel like Joxan, because he took that break, he kind of fell back a little bit. You know, he's had the global points already, and he kind of like wanted to relax. But I understand. I think he had university at the same time, so that's understandable to obviously focus on that. But I feel like Pina will actually come out, you know, with the full spot, because I know Pina at the start of the year was amazing. Mid, he was alright. I know he took a break as well, but he was alright. And then he's actually came back, and he's kind of caught the same form. I wouldn't say on the level at the start of the year, but I would say, like, he's up there. He's up there. So that's my top 4. Most goals scored, I would say The Stranger. I know The Stranger loves goals. Least goals conceded, I would say Chris. Just because I feel like Chris's defense is really nice, and he like defends well. He knows what to push. He knows what to second man press. But anyway, so let's get into the Xbox winner. Xbox winner, I would say F2Tex. Just because I feel like F2Tex obviously had an amazing year. He's won 7 trophies. I feel like he has, you know, I feel like he will win the whole thing. It's going to be obviously be hard. Like, you have to play that many hard people in a single day. But I feel like F2Tex will, you know, he'll go up to his name. He's already won 7 trophies, as I said. Like, what else are you going to do? PS4 winner. I would say he'll be in this group, by the way. Like, Group C, I feel like it's way better than Group D. Just by the looks of it. I would say Nicholas. I would say Nicholas. So we're going to bring it all the way back, pretty much, to Barcelona last year, where we're going to have a Nicholas versus F2Tex final. And the winner of that, I feel like F2Tex will bring it home again. You know, it's coming home. But I feel like he was good. I feel like he will bring it, you know, home. I just thought, like, F2Tex is an amazing player, obviously. He's won 7 trophies. But Nicholas, I don't know. I feel like F2Tex knows how to play against Nicholas. Obviously, them two, you know, teamed up for the World Cup. They obviously won it. But that was a bit sneaky, you know, choosing the first side on Xbox, first side on PS4, teaming up. There was only one outcome, let's be fair. But I do feel like F2Tex obviously bring on the 250k, the World Cup, which is the most important thing, and obviously there's been a bit of beef between M. Dossery and Tex himself. So I would say Xbox final would probably be, I don't know how like the format is going to work, but it's rather M. Dossery versus Tex, Xbox final. or Endossi versus Stokes. I'm not 100% how the format works just yet. I don't think it's been explained, but I feel like that will happen. PS4 final would either be Nicholas versus Lev Vinken, but I'm not sure if that could be a final. I'm not 100%, but if it's not, it'll be Nicholas versus Maestro. But anyway, that's it for the prediction video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and peace.